Wow. I think I'm live. Alrighty, this is totally new to me, so this will be interesting. There we go. Alright, good afternoon everybody. It is Saturday here in New York. I am live streaming for the first time, so bear with me while I learn how to do all of this. It looks like there's a little bit of a lag on YouTube. But anyway, my name is Leonie Ann. I am a Fil-Am living in New York, and I am taking you along with me on my channel as I work to learn how to speak Filipino. Again, feel free to watch one of my earlier videos where I talked about why I never learned Filipino while growing up. Yeah, so again, sorry, I'm shy. This is like really new. But anyway, today we're going to be unboxing my new Filipino for Beginners book. So I ordered this on Amazon a couple days ago after watching Amir Koro's video, surprising my mom by learning her language. And so far on my journey to learning Filipino, I'd probably say this is seriously like week 3. You know, I downloaded the Ling app on my phone, which was great. So if you're interested in playing around with the Ling app and seeing what languages you can kind of learn on there, I highly recommend it. So yeah, I think I first started by using Ling, and then I've had 2 lessons on italki so far. So I do have referral links for the Ling app and then a referral link for italki. And like I said, I've had 2 lessons so far. One last week, one this week, and I booked my lesson for next week. So my goal is to have that be a weekly lesson or session that I do, just to kind of work on my grammar and my ability to form sentences in Filipino. But I kind of feel like I needed a resource, so that's what this is. I went ahead and bought this book. Let's go ahead and open it. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, let me just get rid of this box. So this is Tuttle's Tagalog for Beginners, an introduction to Filipino. And let's take a look at this together. Alright, so here it says the best book for beginning learners. Learn the modern form of Tagalog spoken in Manila today. And in this, it includes carefully designed activities. And it looks like, I think there might also be, is there a CD or a QR code or some sort of access to audio recordings by native speakers? So that will probably be helpful. Yeah, so I feel like I needed some sort of physical book, right? It's so great that we have the Ling app and for like online interaction on the go or throughout my day. You know, sometimes I find myself like opening and using the app with in the morning when I'm drinking my cup of coffee, or if I'm getting ready for bed or in between errands and activities for the day. It's nice to spend, even if it's just like 5 minutes to complete a lesson on Ling. And again, so far I'm doing either like 30 or 45-minute lessons through italki, but I don't currently live in a household where Filipino is spoken, as opposed to, and that's what it was like for me growing up, right? Being surrounded by family members who were speaking Kapampangan with each other, or Tagalog on the phone with friends or classmates and whatnot. So yeah, I'm excited to use this. I have copies of Filipino to Tagalog and Filipino to English and Filipino to English and English to Filipino dictionaries. And that honestly has been more just like for, oh yeah, here it is. Let me go pick it up for you. I might as well go through all these books I recently picked up from my parents. So I already have, you know, older Filipino to English and English to Filipino dictionaries. I think this one I bought in Jersey City in 2017, the summer of 2017. No, okay, maybe I didn't. I know I got something from there, but both of these are from National Bookstore. I think this one I featured in one of my first videos talking about my journey learning Filipino. So I have these. Again, these have been more for, I guess, like home decor in a way, but a constant reminder of my desire and dream to learn how to speak Filipino. And I mean, this isn't completely related to a language learning book, but I do also have some other books that I guess I'll share with you since they're right here in my guest room. But I have Carlos Bulasan's America is in the Heart, and this includes a foreword by Elaine Castillo. I think this was a gift. I haven't read it yet, but again, I'm glad I own it, and it's in English. So no excuses. I could totally read this now and just get a better idea of Bulasan's classic here. And I also have Gina Apostol's Insurrecto, which is a novel. I think this one's also in English. Yes. So I've got some Filipino and Fil-Am books. And then when I was in the Philippines, I did pick up some kids' books as well, which I have. I think originally they were going to be gifts for my godkids, but I still have them. So it looks like this one's Pangat Papaya. I honestly don't know how to pronounce this one. It says Ang Mahiyain Manok. I'm not sure. And I like this one too. This one's a kid's book about what kids should know about Filipino foods. So I have these, and I'm glad I do, but I think this one's really going to be helpful in my Tagalog and Filipino learning. So let me put those off to the side, and maybe we can kind of flip through the pages together. All right, so in this book, let's see what type of exercises are in here, what the contents are. So right off the bat, I'm opening this for the first time with you guys. It looks like there are 4 sections. No, there's more. Just 4 sections. Okay, there are 4 primary sections to this book. So let's see how I'll be using it. The first section is about myself, my family, and things around me. Let's see if I can practice my pronunciation here. But it says, Ako, ang aking pamilya, at ang mga bagay sa aking paligid. So myself, my family, and things around me, section 1. And in section 2, it's all about my community, and that is ang aking komunidad. Section 3 will be my activities, ang aking mga gawain. And section 4 will be going around. Biyahe. Oh my gosh, gotta work on my pronunciation. But yeah, I will definitely be using this to supplement my learning on the Link app and italki. So yeah, there are different lessons. Looks like there are some keywords and vocabulary here. Again, what I really need to work on is allowing myself to respond to those speaking to me in Filipino, in Tagalog, in Filipino, right? Even when I work with my tutor, he'll speak to me and I just immediately respond in English. So it's taking a conscious effort for me to remind myself to put in effort and at least try to speak in Filipino. So I have to give myself some homework and just keep putting more time and effort into understanding grammar, sentence order, sentence structure, and what else? Yeah, just basic grammar. That's really what I need to work on, because as much as I love having the 30 to 45 minute lessons, I don't think it'll be enough, or I really want to be able to make more progress in between my weekly lessons and sessions. So that's it about my new book that we just unboxed together. Again, I'm still learning how to live stream. If any of you have questions about my channel, or if you want to share where it is you're watching from, feel free to let me know. If you do speak or understand Filipino, and if you have any tips for what I can do to improve my Filipino speaking skills. I do have a couple videos that will be like published on my channel next week. And one is actually also just like a Tagalog learning or Filipino learning update. And another one is a reaction to my first Filipino horror film, right? Because right now I'm talking to you from New York, and it is mid to late October, so everybody here is getting ready for Halloween. So I was in the mood to watch a spooky and horror film, and I did some research on some Filipino horror films, and the one that I came across that really grabbed my attention was Sukob. So stay tuned for that reaction and reflection to that video. Let's see, what else can we discuss today on my first live stream? All right, so we already took a look at my first Tagalog for Beginners book. Again, just to remind those of you who might be new to my channel, why am I learning Tagalog? Well, again, I grew up hearing both Kapampangan and Tagalog in my household, but only one of my parents speaks Kapampangan and Tagalog, so the norm or the use was for everybody to speak English inside the house, though I picked up on Kapampangan through family members and on Filipino through television, movies. So there's a decent amount that I can understand, but for years now I've kind of like been frustrated, and now really like have the time and just understanding that there's something I can do about this, right? I can decrease this frustration by putting in the effort to learn how to speak Filipino. And I'm deciding it's important to me, so that's what I'm deciding to do. And this YouTube channel is just a great way to document that and grow a community that will inspire me to keep going. And hopefully, as I document and progress, that will do the same for others who also are interested in learning how to speak Filipino. And yeah, I don't know, I think it'll help me decrease this frustration that I have with understanding a lot but not being able to speak really any Filipino. And yeah, I just have this like desire or like interest in being able to speak with family or friends or make new friends who do speak Tagalog and just feel more connected to my Filipino side. I did study abroad in the Philippines in 2018, and in one of my previous videos I shared that I really was just able to get by speaking English, which is fine, but I always wonder, you know, how like the relationships I made maybe could have been deeper if I put in more effort into learning how to speak Filipino. Let's see. So yeah, hello everybody again in the chat. Feel free to let me know where you're watching from. But yeah, today we can also treat this live stream a little bit more as get to know me. My channel really is just about like culture, whether that is language, movies, film, right? It usually has more of a focus in Filipino or Fil-Am related culture, and this curiosity that I have. I am very curious about Filipino culture, Fil-Am culture, bicultural identity and connection. And you know, the diaspora, the Filipino diaspora is so large, and I find through YouTube channels and social media, I really do find like we are able to connect in that way. So creating a channel is my way of doing that as well, right? Because for me, I almost feel like engaging with other people's content is great, but not enough, and so that's why I decided to create my channel. So I'm inviting you all to come along with me as I watch more Filipino movies and have conversations with other people interested in Filipino and Fil-Am culture. And I don't have any like snacks or Filipino foods or drinks today, but 7 years ago I was filming videos leading up to my time studying abroad, and it was all about trying different Filipino or Fil-Am restaurants, or just, you know, stores in the outside the New York City metropolitan area. So sometimes we might be enjoying some Filipino flavor on this channel moving forward as well. So yeah, let me know again, what movie should I watch? What Filipino snack should I buy or try? And yeah, I'm excited for that. So I'll definitely make sure to prepare and share some more snacks. Maybe we can unbox some snacks together next time. Yeah, again, thank you. This is my first time ever hosting a live. I know it's short. Oh, I see we got a comment in the chat. Thank you. Hi, Rajan. How are you? Yes, I hope you're having a good day. Are you in the Philippines right now? I don't know what time it is there. Let's see. Yeah, but let me know if anybody has any questions. Other than that, I'll probably, you know, spend the rest of today just starting the first activity in this book. I don't know when I'll host a live again, but like I said, I do have 2 videos coming out this week. So this was fun while I work out all like the technical issues here. So yeah, thanks for your patience and joining me on my journey. I will see you guys in my next video, and feel free to recommend some more movies in my comments, so that I can continue watching more Filipino movies for the rest of the year. Alrighty guys, I hope you have a good day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Paalam.